ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Thursday. It was straight off the plane and onto the court for some Family Island-based teams that are participating in the 32nd annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Invitational. While jet lag might have affected some, other teams didn't want to leave anything to chance on the opening day for them.
I wish I'd seen Anatole so I can have some idea what they're like, but I guess like John Wooden used to say, take care of doing the things that you do well and let them worry about you and not have to be worrying so much about them. And if we can adjust to the style of play a little bit quicker, I think we'll be fine.
It is a decent way, but most of all, we gotta always stay composed. Whatever happened in the past already happened.
The big difference was we just came off a flight. We haven't been here on island for 15 minutes. They got us from the airport, brought us straight to the gym. Kids didn't have a chance to warm up. And honestly, I just think I don't want to say jet lag, but kids just simply weren't mentally prepared. We have a routine that we typically get into to help the kids get relaxed with their shooting, and we just couldn't get into our routine.
The Family Island squads were in the spotlight on Wednesday. Shervin Major and Central Luther opened up against a tough Jordan Prince William squad who beat them 42-32.
It's a dogfight, especially being in the losers bracket. You got to bring your A game from here on now if you want to move to actually be a contender to try and win.
These kids are going to be fine. I mean, for me, it's all about learning experiences. So the guys are going to be fine. Doesn't matter to me. They'll be fine.
Our team is still, we are rebuilding. America is rebuilding. So we're going to take it as far as we possibly could.
Play got started early this morning with Queens College Comets beating Mary Star of the Sea 43-28. Tilio surprised Bishop Michael Eldon, beating them 35-24. Temple Christian defeated Hope Academy 39-28. We can tell you that Mary Star of the Sea, Bishop Michael Eldon, and St. Paul Methodist Schools were eliminated today from the double elimination tournament. Doris Johnson sent Westminster to the losing bracket, beating them 66-45. C.I. Gibson had no mercy on the visiting Clement Howell School, crushing them 62-15. Still in the winner's circle is C.I. Walker, who beat C.V. Bethel 44-28. Tomorrow is another elimination day. Games will get started at 10 a.m. Officiating plays a big part in every game, and some coaches are hoping that the referees give the players a little more freeway to play.
I wish that the officiating was a lot more consistent. I mean, there was too much bad calls. Officials have to understand that they're a part of the administration and the growth of the game. That's the worst officiating I've ever seen. As a kid that's played basketball in Nassau, Grand Bahama, Canada, United States, that's terrible officiating. I gotta say that. I don't normally go at them, but when an official is gonna say to me that they deserve some calls too, I don't know what that means.
In order for basketball to improve, in order for the level of play to improve in this game, we need to find a new breed of officials who will call the game according to the rules and not the way they want to call the games. This tournament is a wonderful tournament. Unfortunately, when some officials put the whistle in their mouth, they take the integrity out of the game.
A number of teams opted not to participate in the Hugh Campbell Basketball Invitational and headed to the Long Island Basketball Tournament instead. Our Julian Gibson is in Long Island and filed this report.
Kelsey, the start of the North Long Island High School Basketball Jamboree experienced a rain delay this afternoon. They are playing on an outdoor court in Millis, Long Island, and one resident would like to see a gymnasium erected.
We have been playing in the hot, blazing sun for the last 29 years. I think it's time we have a little Kendall J project right here in Long Island.
Now, Michael Scooter Reed, who works at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, he believes that something should be in place for a tournament like this, even if it's not a gymnasium.
We were looking at upgrading this facilities with a view to roofing it, I mean, the gymnasium would be good, but for me, the Family Islands, we need to creep first. We need to get a roof first and then look at surrounding it with an enclosure. But the roof would do good now, but being the first day of the tournament, I guess we have room for error.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks so much, Julian. The country's first NBA #1 draft pick is expected to work closely with the Ministry of Tourism in the Sports Tourism Division. According to Minister of Tourism Obi Wilchcombe, you can see more activities with the Thompson and his family in the upcoming months.
Michael Thompson is also on a radio show in LA, and he's the voice of the Lakers. We can utilize him even more. Mike loves the country, and we know that Mike's always here. Any opportunity he has, he'll be in the Bahamas talking about and promoting the Bahamas, doing what he can. Mike has already told us that we should start focusing on Olympic basketball team for 2020 because he believes that we're going to have all the players and the right combination of players and collection of players for 2020. So the relationship we have with Michael Thompson is important. His son has already told us that he's prepared to work with the Ministry of Tourism to help with the promotion of the Bahamas.
The Bahamas Carifta Water Polo team continues to work hard, even though the Carifta Water Polo segment was cancelled.
The program is much bigger now. I'm going to schools, I introduce the program. I have a swimming division where we teach the children to swim, and when they big enough and strong enough and swim very well, they come to this program, what is behind me, the water polo program, and they learn water polo.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.